This is the time of the year where you might be feeling the urge to do some spring cleaning. Coming out of winter, when we're often drawn to heavy, rich, calorically dense foods, we're kind of in hibernation mode. We want to store energy and accumulate it. We don't want to move too much. So when people set a New Year's resolution on January 1st, it's pretty much doomed. That's the middle of winter, it's dark and cold, and that's not the time to start new things or to change our eating habits. So in the approach and the early days of spring, this is traditionally a great time to do cleanses, and a lot of cultures will do fasting, different religions, Christian Lent, Judaism, Passover, Ramadan traditionally happened more on a seasonal basis, and Baha'i faith has 19 days of fasting before the Nowruz, the New Year, beginning of spring. Indigenous cultures would often do sweating and have smaller meals and change their eating habits around this time of the year. And so you might also notice that you have a different set of cravings. All of a sudden you want to kind of eat more salads, or you want to eat lighter, or the idea of heavy, thick, rich foods isn't quite as appealing. So you can lean into that, and also through Qigong we can do a lot of practices to help make our digestive system wake up and to become more tuned in and more sensitive to our digestive system. Our gut is actually lined with neurons, brain cells essentially, and our whole microbiome is communicating with the brain. So for this set of exercises today, we're going to be activating and opening up some of the energy around our stomach, our digestion, our spleen, and movements that are going to help to generate and circulate this fresh and pure energy of springtime. So I hope you enjoy. Let's begin now. Moving to our Qigong flows. One hand rises, one hand descends. The upper hand rotates fingers toward the midline. Bottom hand finger points forward. Pushing up and down like the ceiling and the floor are expanding vertically. Release and switch. The other hand, upper hand fingers point midline. Bottom hand, fingers point forward. Flex the wrists and strengthen the extensors, backs of the hands. And now on your own, continue that, switching, and feel the pressure building and squeezing through the ribs and the intestines. In TCM, this opens up the triple burner meridian, kind of activating digestive fire. You might even notice saliva filling your mouth. A good sign if there's heat in your belly. It sends the water up for better digestion. They say you want to eat your drinks and drink your foods. So what that means is when you drink tea, you actually kind of chew it and you mix your saliva with the fluid. You chew it, and then when you eat, you chew it so much that it becomes almost like a liquid and you can drink it. And your digestion can actually improve significantly without changing anything about your diet, just eating your drinks and drinking your foods. So that saliva flow is a good sign in Qigong that you're activating that water up, those digestive enzymes in your mouth. Even swallowing your own saliva is actually a esoteric Qigong practice. Now release, and now flowing up, inhale. Exhale, make a wave. So some intense stretches and some soft, soothing movements. Now stepping into an archer. So basically a lunge, the same side hand will extend out, external rotation, twist. The backhand, internal rotation, twist. Good. And then release, relax, spiral in, turn your feet the other way, and extend out, twisting, squeezing. It's almost like somebody's gently pulling your wrist away from the middle and rotating you like you're a washcloth wringing out. Turn your head to look behind you. Now again, switch. Pivot your feet so your knees can glide. Twist out, twist in, lengthen and turn. Don't forget to smile a little bit. Back to center and again, twist. Deep lunge, that front knee is bent right over the ankle. Back heel stays down if you can, and nice stretch along your hamstring. Back to center. Gather. And sink down. Water up, fire down. Head cool, mouth, eyes moist. Belly warm, hips, legs steady. Now your left foot will step out. You're going to glide your hands out and around. Monk grinding tofu. You're moving your arms, but it's your hips, your core really that's initiating the movement. You're gliding your hips. And the hands kind of follow in a circle. Let a wave of peacefulness spread through your solar plexus. Your breathing becomes easy and light, deep, full. Spending more time in the rest and digest nervous system state will improve your digestion. Switch your feet. Sweep the other way. The shoulders are really relaxed here. You're not straining, you're not overreaching. Your shoulders stay really effortless. The power is all in your legs and core here. Turning soybeans into tofu. Basically pre-digesting it before you even eat it. Fermenting it. Breaking it down, making it easier to digest. So doing Qigong is like fermenting your foods before you eat it. If you eat in a calm, connected state, free of worry and stress, you've already improved the digestion of your food. Now back to center. Hands float up, inhale. And down. Up the center. Expanding out. Down the sides, sinking a little. Everything flow back to center. Now from horse riding, fingertips trace the left side up your ribs to your crown and open out. 3 sways. Turn and rise. And this is, if you're going to do one Qigong movement this spring, remember this one. 3 sways for the wood element. To best place to do this is out in your garden or in your yard or park, with your feet in the grass, barefoot ideally, and you watch the buds and the branches and the leaves opening up with this same upward-outward energy. And your own inspiration, your own ideas, your own gifts and potential will also bloom. They'll be nourished. I promise you, you'll get amazing ideas. You'll get beautiful visions if you do this in nature. The human being is like a bud. And they say the crown chakra is the 1,000-petaled lotus at the top of your head, where our consciousness blooms from the individual to universal consciousness. I'll feel that crown open up like a lotus petal. Revealing beautiful colors. A whole new side of you. It's been there all along, waiting for the right moment. And now, cloudy hands sweep, shift, and floating across. Smoothing and soothing this energy, sustaining it. The spring moves to summer and the passion, the fire of your heart, feeding that new growth, filling it, keeping it going. We need the inspiration, but we also need that passion, that strong heart to sustain our vision. The effort, the action. Good. Embrace the tree. Stand, or you can sit. If you're needing a rest, you can sit right at the edge of your seat, perched, spine alert and relaxed. If your arms are too tired or there's pain, you can also just do hands in the lap. Feel the crown rising as the pelvic floor descends. Strengthening not just your body, strengthening your presence, your ability to stay relaxed and focused. The more still you become, the more you'll notice the internal movements happening. See if you can feel your own pulse and heartbeat. See if you can follow the flow, ebb and flow of your breath. See if you can watch your own attention moving around. That's how you realize that you are not your thoughts, when you can watch them happening from a distance. I am not my thoughts. I am not just my body, or my feelings, or my sensations, or my emotions, or my beliefs. Because part of me can watch all of that. So who is watching? Turn the hands toward each other, form an energy ball now. Pull and push. And everything we've done so far to open the body and to generate energy now is alive, palpable in your hands. And we move now into free flow, spontaneous Qigong. Let your hands and body be moved by the inner swell and flow of energy. If you're willing to wait, if you're willing to be patient, if you're willing to just allow it to move you and surrender some control, it will get stronger and stronger. And when you realize that you can move without any knowledge of what you're doing, then you don't worry about doing it right anymore. You tap into the source of Qigong, the original primal force. There's no way to do it wrong. So you can be totally free from judgment. And welcome in, absorb as much of that life-giving energy as you're ready to receive. Let it pour down and gather once again, circling, washing it over you from head to toe. And the hands meet together into Anjali Mudra, head bows to the heart. Your body and being a beacon of energy, transmitting and radiating out peace, kindness, compassion, all your best qualities, like the sun radiating in all directions, giving freely to everyone, not just those we think deserve it, unconditionally. And don't forget to receive some yourself. The hands land and absorb in, and like lotion, massaging it into your skin. And washing yourself from head to toe. Now the right hand makes a fist, sealing in this power. Left hand covers it. Kindness and respect. Thank you very much.